Hi students, welcome to 45th session. In this session we will see some basic terms from the geometry. Okay, so first let us discuss about them. I will give you the notes of these basic terms also, right? So first listen carefully. In those basic terms, first one is point. What is that? Point. A point is a mark of position. What is that? A point is a mark of position. A fine dot indicates a point. Understood? So this is a point. It doesn't have any length, breadth and thickness. So there is no length, breadth and thickness for a point. And generally we will denote a point by the capital letters. Point A we will write. The name of this point is A. So a point is a mark of position. We will denote the point with a capital letter and it doesn't have any length, width and thickness. Is it clear? So next one is line segment. What is that? Line segment. So a line segment is nothing but a straight path between two particular points. What is that? A straight path. Suppose you take 2 points like this. If you want to go to this point, from point A to point B, if you want to move, we can move in so many ways, isn't it? Like this we can go, or like this we can go, isn't it? Or straight away we will go. So many ways are there, isn't it? So like this also we can go. There are so many ways to move from one point to another point. So among those all ways, the only way which is giving the straight path, this is a straight path between these two particular points A and B. That's why this straight path is called the line segment. Understood? So a line segment is a straight path between two particular points. This is the first point we have to remember about the line segment. And since we are using the straight path between two particular points, the end points of a line segment are two. How many end points are there? Two end points are there. Left end point and right end point are there for a line segment. And for that line segment, there is a length for that. And that particularly that length is a finite length. We can find the length of the line segment. It is possible to find out the length of the line segment. That's why it has a finite length for the line segment. Okay. So generally we will denote a line segment like this. AB line segment, where A is the starting point and B is the ending point. Between A and B, the straight path exists. So that's why the line segment AB is represented in this manner. It doesn't have any width or thickness. For point, there is no length, width and thickness. Coming to the line segment, it has a length. It has a definite length, but it doesn't have width and thickness. Is it clear? So the line segment is this one. This is point A, this is point B. These are the end points for that line segment. If this line segment is extended endlessly only in one direction, extended endlessly means there is no end. So infinite length if we increase, then we will get ray. What we will get? Ray. So see, AB is a line segment. First of all, I am going to extend this right side like this. So this arrow mark indicates we can extend infinite length. So from point A, the extension is possible towards the right side. So that's why this is called a ray. Now how many endpoints are possible for a ray? Only one endpoint is possible. That is here point A. This B is the just reference point. Reference point means a point which is on that ray. So many points are possible on a ray. Not only ray, in a lines on a line segment also. So infinite number of points are possible. So among those infinite points, those infinite points are possible on the ray also. So among them, one point we are taking just to represent that ray. Understood? So we can represent a ray with this. AB we will write, and we will draw an arrow mark on the top of AB. So if you write like this, the starting point is A and it is extending towards B. Understood? In this diagram we can understand that. So the starting point is A for that ray, it is extending towards right side. So the right side B point is there. Suppose if the starting point is B and the line segment is extending towards left side, then what happens? A line segment will be like this. This is point B, this is point A. It can be extended towards left side also. Now this ray can be represented with BA. BA we will write on the top of BA, we will draw an arrow mark. So the meaning of it is the starting point of the ray or the ending point of the ray is at B and A comes in the extension of that ray. Understood? So from this point we are drawing a ray like this. So in this extension we got a point A. So BA is the name of this ray. Understood? So since we are extending infinite length, line segment is extending only in one direction endlessly. Endlessly means there is no end. For that extension there is no end. So such thing we are calling as a ray. Since it has an infinite, endless length, we cannot define that. We cannot say that value, how much length that ray has. We cannot say that. Understood? So that's why a ray doesn't have a definite length. A definite length means we cannot measure the length of ray. That's the meaning, right? So a ray doesn't have a definite length and it doesn't have the width and thickness also. But it has an infinite length. What can we say? A ray has an infinite length and also it has one ending point. For the line segment, two end points are possible. For a ray, only one end point is possible. Understood? So this is the information about the ray. Now coming to the next one, line. What is that? Line. So line is nothing but the extension of a line segment in both the ways. If a line segment is extended only in one direction gives ray. If a line segment extended endlessly in both the direction gives line. So AB is a line segment. This line segment is extended right side endlessly and also left side endlessly. Then we will get a line. Understood? So line segment we can consider here or we can observe here from A to B. This is a line segment actually, isn't it? So this line segment can be say a part of line, isn't it? A line segment is a part of line. So if line segment is extended endlessly in right side and left side in both the directions, then we are getting a line. So finally what it is becoming? It is becoming a part of the line. Understood? So we can represent this line like this. We will write AB and the top of AB we will draw in this manner. The line symbol we will draw in this manner on the top of AB. And here there is no starting point, there is no ending point also. Just here A and B are just 2 points which lie on the line. That's it. So we are to represent the line or to say the name of that line, we can take any 2 points, not only these 2 points. Already we know that there are so many points on a line segment. On a line segment only so many points are there. Then how many points will be present on the line? Line will be extension of line segment. That's why more than line segment, infinite points are possible on a line. That's why among them any 2 points you can take. That's why I am taking one point A and another point B. By using A and B, I am drawing the name of line AB. So this is point A. This is line segment AB. This is ray AB. This is ray BA. And this is line AB. Point, line segment, ray and line. These are the 4 basic terms that we have to know first. Apart from these, we have some more terms also. We will discuss them one by one. So first we have to know about these 4 words. Understood? So here one more point I have to mention. For a line, there is no definite length. It has infinite length for a line. It doesn't have the width and thickness also. Is it clear? So now let us see the definitions for all these 4 terms. Then after we will see the remaining terms in the geometry. Okay. So the first one, fundamental geometrical terms. We have to put the heading, side heading now. Fundamental geometrical terms. Fundamental geometrical terms. That's the side heading. So in that, first one is point. What is that? Number 1, point. All of you enter in your classwork. Point. So in this first point, in the definition of a point, first point. A point is a mark of position. A point is a mark of position. Okay, a point is a mark of position. A fine dot represents a point. In the same point I am writing. A fine dot represents a point. A fine dot represents a point. And the second point in this definition, we denote a point by a capital letter. We denote a point. We denote a point by a capital letter. What are those capital letters? A, B, C, D and so on, 26 letters are possible. Right? And one more point here is a point has no length, breadth or thickness. A point has no length, breadth or thickness. Length, breadth or thickness. Understood? So now example. Like this we can give the example. Point A this is. Next point P I am writing. And one more point X also we can write. So only capital letters we have to use to represent a point. Understood? So this is the information about the point. All of you enter in your classwork carefully. Next we will go to the second term, that is line segment. Okay. Now let us see the second one, line segment. Line segment. Okay. So in this first point, the straight path between 2 points is the line segment, or a straight path. A straight path between 2 points. A straight path between 2 points is called a line segment. What we will call? A line segment. Okay. A line segment has 2 endpoints and it doesn't have the width and thickness, right? A line segment has two endpoints and also a definite length Definite length means we can measure the length of the line segment. That's the meaning of a definite length. Okay. And one more point, it has no width and thickness. It has no width and thickness. It has only a definite length. That's it. It doesn't have any width and thickness. So for example, a line segment can be drawn like this. The end points of the line segment should be capital letters, because a point can be represented only with a capital letter. That's why AB. This can be written as AB. On the top of AB, we have to draw the line segment. So diagrammatical representation also I have given here, and also by using letters, how can we write a line segment? So we have to write AB. On the top of AB, we have to draw a small line segment. That's the representation of a line segment by using the letters. And first diagram is the actual diagram of a line segment. So a straight path between 2 points is called a line segment. So between A and B, there is a straight path. Understood? Okay. Next, third one is ray. What is that? Ray. in this first point. A line segment when extended indefinitely, a line segment when extended indefinitely, a line segment when extended indefinitely only in one direction, only in one direction is called a ray, is called a ray. Okay, a line segment when extended indefinitely only in one direction is called a ray. So a ray has how many endpoints? A ray has only one endpoint. A ray has only one endpoint. And how many? What will be the length, width, and thickness of a ray? A ray has an infinite length. A ray has an infinite length, but no width and thickness. But no width and thickness. This is the meaning of, this is the information about the line segment, ray. A line segment when extended indefinitely only in one direction is called a ray. So indefinitely means infinitely, so much length. So much length it is extended only in one direction. That's why it is called a ray. So a ray has only one endpoint and a ray has an infinite length but no width and thickness. So let us draw one ray for this. Here also I will give you the diagrammatical representation of a ray, and one more way, AB, and the top of that we will draw the arrow mark, that is ray. So since A is the starting point, I am drawing the ray from A towards B. Left side, if it is extended left side, then from B towards A we will draw the arrow mark. Understood? So that's the thing about a ray. And coming to the next definition, line. Okay. Now let us see about line. Fourth definition. Fourth definition, line. First point. A line segment when extended, a line segment when extended indefinitely in both the directions, indefinitely in both the directions is called a line, is called a line. So see the definition, a line segment when extended indefinitely. Indefinitely means infinitely. Okay, so indefinitely in both the directions. Both the directions means right side as well as left side. So these two directions are called the both the direction. The meaning of both the directions is left side and right side. both the directions is called a line. So it is extending infinitely, indefinitely. That's why a line has an infinite length. A line has an infinite length but no width and thickness. But no width and thickness. We cannot measure the length also, isn't it? That's why I said infinite length. It has an infinite length but no width and thickness. And here one more point we can write. A line segment is a part of line. A line segment is a part of line. Okay, so now let us draw the line segment here. Right side, left side, it will be extended. So on this line, just 2 points I am taking to represent this. So that will become AB line. This is the way of representing a line. This is the diagrammatical form. Okay. So these are the 4 fundamental terms here. Okay. So now I have one doubt here. What is that? We are drawing the points. We are marking the points. We can draw the line segments, rays and lines also. But how can we possible to draw all these things? What is the necessary thing to draw all these things? To draw the line segments or lines or ray, I am using the board here, isn't it? You may use your paper, your book you can use, isn't it? Or you can use the slate, or you can use the wall, a flat wall you can use. So everywhere, anywhere we can draw the line segments or rays or lines or point. We can mark the points everywhere, isn't it? So we need something to draw all these things. So that something, whatever we needed, is called plane. Understood? So that's why the next 5th term is plane. So plane is a place where we will draw all these geometrical figures. Not only point, line, segment, line, ray, but also all the diagrams like triangle, square, rectangle, circle. Those all shapes we can draw in a plane. So the next side heading is plane. Okay. A flat surface extended endlessly in all the 4 directions is called a plane. First point, a flat surface. What we need? A flat surface we need. If we have a surface with obstacles like up and downs are there, is it possible to draw a line segment on that? No. We can mark a point, but we cannot draw the rectangle, we can draw the triangle, line segment, ray, line. These all are not possible to draw in a surface which contains up and downs. If it is a flat surface, then it is possible to draw all those things, isn't it? So a flat surface which is a flat surface extended endlessly. A flat surface extended endlessly. So endlessly means there is no end for that. So endlessly in all the 4 directions. In all the 4 directions. In all the 4 directions is called a plane. Is called a plane. Okay, is called a plane. So the surface of a smooth wall or the surface of top of the table, these are some examples. This blackboard, smooth blackboard, these all are the examples for the plane. Okay. So one more point here we can draw. We can draw any geometrical figure. We can draw any geometrical figure in a plane. In a plane. So, just for example, actually this is not the original form, but plane means what? Suppose if you consider this part of the board, okay, this is the total board, this is the total board. On this board, this is some part, this is not the total part, this is just some part of the board, isn't it? So this part, if I extend endlessly, extension means what? Extension means, suppose you consider zoom. If you can zoom a figure, you can see somewhat clearly. In mobiles we will zoom the figures, isn't it? So like that, if you extend this, if you pull these left side, right side, top, bottom in all the four directions, then after pulling in that manner or after extending in all those four directions, infinite way, how much we have to extend endlessly. Endlessly means infinitely. There is no particular length. To 2 meters, 3 meters you pull, you extend. He is not saying in the definition. What he is saying? Just you extend endlessly in all the four directions, then you will get a plane, he is saying. So if I extend all the four directions, then finally I will get something. That something is called the plane. So if I extend this part of the board endlessly, then I will get this plane. Is it? In the same manner, if I take some portion of the flat wall, one small portion of the flat wall if I take and extend endlessly in all the four directions, then I will get that wall. Isn't it? Like that, if you take your slate or your book, a paper, in a book, a paper you take. In that paper, small portion you take and extend it infinitely. Then you will get that paper finally. Understood? So, simply we can say a flat surface which is possible to draw all the geometrical figures is a plane. Understood? So, this is just an idea for the plane. So, enter this definition and also the diagram for this plane. Okay. So with this, 5 terms in the geometry we have seen in this session. In the next session, we will see some more terms which are in the fundamental geometrical terms concept. Right. So thank you for this session. Have a nice day.